Hi, my name is Lucia. In this video, I will be talking about 10 steps you need to consider when starting a fashion business. Fashion is one of the largest creative industries for small business owners, and there's a lot of space for you to make a name for yourself in the industry if you have the right expertise and vision. Fashion is, however, a very competitive industry. So, if you're thinking about starting a fashion company, do your homework and plan. When beginning a fashion or clothing company, you can take numerous routes, whether you want to be the next Stella McCartney, run a retail fashion shop, or provide niche services. The fundamentals are generally consistent. Your fashion company will be a massive success if you're willing to put in the effort and throw your hat in the ring. Although experience and qualifications are beneficial, a degree from a fashion college is not needed to start your own fashion company. It would be best to have motivation, direction, and systems in place to thrive. The following suggestions will assist you in putting together a schedule. So get ready to roll up your sleeves and learn how to start a fashion business. Number 1. Determine your niche or market opportunity. The fashion industry is broad and complex, with thousands of related businesses. If you're watching this, you're already aware of the industry in which you're involved. Nonetheless, it is essential to specialize to stand out from the crowd. Assume you're considering how to start a children's fashion company. Maybe you want to make pajamas for them. What distinguishes the company from the competition? Is it a matter of content quality? Perhaps it's the style. For example, a dinosaur theme? Is it possible that the use of organic cotton is the cause? Maybe about starting a lingerie business. Again, the rivalry is fierce, so you must concentrate intensely. Perhaps you're interested in sports clothing, and you'd like to specialize even more by making underwear especially for football players. Maybe you want to focus on an underserved market, such as bras for women who have had mastectomies or have lost a limb. This is a significant step on how to start a fashion business. Number 2. Develop a business strategy. Your strategic strategy serves as a roadmap for the development of your apparel company. It determines what the corporation does, how it can make profits, and how it will be managed. If you wish to collect money for your small enterprises, such as a bank loan or angel investment, you must be prepared to demonstrate a practical business strategy. Your marketing strategy will be different depending on what you want to offer. For example, if you're going to start an online retail company, you'll need to worry about stuff like storage, shipping and packing, and your return policy. If you want to open a boutique fashion shop, you'll need to find a location, recruit employees, and put aside money for business taxes. Your business strategy is an ever-evolving text. That means you'll need to keep upgrading and changing it over time. It should be adaptable and allow you to change your mind. Number 3. Conduct preliminary research and testing. When it comes to beginning a fashion company, market analysis is essential. It would help if you ascertained what customers are wearing and whether or not they are willing to pay for your items. If you're starting a company on the cheap, you won't want to spend vast sums of money producing clothes that no one likes. Assume you want to start a t-shirt printing company based on retro designs. Before investing in large-scale printing equipment, get a few of your drawings done by someone else. You will then sell these items online, in local markets or specialty stores. You'll understand the amount of demand based on how quickly they sell. Number 4. Create the goods. If you want to start your fashion line, you would most likely have to design and produce the garment. You may already have a background in fashion design, but even if you do not, you can get clothes designed and made by being organized and outsourcing tasks as needed. The following are some of the moves you must take. Keep a mood board, take pictures of projects you admire, and gather ideas using smartphone applications such as Pinterest to find design inspiration. Create products yourself or have someone else create drawings of the object for you by hiring an employee or outsourcing to a freelance designer. Create a pattern. This is a manufacturer's guide with comprehensive details on measurements, scale, material, and fabric. Fabric can be obtained by visiting a wholesaler or having your own developed. Build any examples. It is usually safer and cheaper, though more expensive, to get them made in the UK so you can speak directly to the maker. Locate manufacturer. They typically have a minimum order quantity. It is frequently less expensive to get this done abroad, but you may have to wait longer for the delivery of the items and may encounter language delays and time differences. Marketing it. People will not be aware of your goods or services until you properly sell them. Depending on what you plan to sell, different forms of marketing practices or tactics will be more or less acceptable, but they will almost always include a homepage, photographs of exceptional quality, advertising on social media, online and in print, influencers, in-store advertisements and campaigns and content. When it comes to marketing a fashion product, running an Instagram campaign for your product is an excellent place to start. Please don't wait for your products to sell on their own. If I create the product, people will come no longer work well. Instead, create and show people the product by advertising it on Instagram. Then people will come and patronize your business. Branding. Few items matter more to an apparel company than its name. The most critical aspect of fashion branding is incorporating your company's name and logo. However, it also includes the color scheme you use, the typeface in your written messages, the sound of the voice of your written documents, the styles you use, and even more. It all comes down to developing a distinct identity. People are drawn to brands with an inspirational or relatable backstory. Assume you're considering how to launch a shoe company aimed at cyclists. You can choose an emblem that can quickly stitch onto the shoe surface. However, you can also choose the colors, patterns, and tones you will use in your store, shoebox, and advertisements. It also has to do with the types of models that wear your shoes in portraits. Are they executive commuters in Lycra or bearded BMzers? The brand story should then be created. Maybe your riding shoe business was created by a cyclist who was tired of trying to bring spare shoes to work every day. You construct a brand storyline that your target demographic can connect to. It is essential to know that branding plays a vital role when starting any business, especially in fashion, because it is how your business stands out from the crowd and stays unique. Consider financing. Starting a fashion company often necessitates a considerable initial investment, particularly if you want to produce or sell items, retail or wholesale. Examine your marketing strategy once again and sum up all of the possible expenses you're going to face in the first year of operation. Then, make a plan to pay for it. You could look for grants, loans, or investments. When doing a part-time job, you can save money. Provide a service such as stitching or tailoring, and then reinvest the proceeds in producing goods. Managing to finance in the fashion industry can be difficult, but don't let that deter you from pursuing your small business goals. And when it comes to keeping track of your sales, as a small business owner and an iPhone user, Apple's Tap to Pay on iPhone allows businesses to accept contactless payments. Apple Pay and other contactless payments will be accepted by U.S. shops later this year using an iPhone and a partner-enabled iOS app. For example, a customer can use Tap to Pay on his iPhone to purchase an item at your fashion shop. Through a simple tap on their iPhone, businesses like yours can accept Apple Pay, contactless credit and debit cards, and other digital wallets smoothly and securely. Take administrative and regulatory matters into account. It's not just glitzy catwalks and photo shoots. If you're wondering how to start a small fashion enterprise, you'll also need to learn about running a fashion company's logistical and legal aspects. Accounting tools will help you stay on top of your admin and have it in one place. This will help you save time, keep track of inventory so you know what is and isn't selling, stay compliant, and pay your taxes on time. Consider the following administrative and legal issues. Legal framework. Determine if you can operate as a sole trader. You and the business are the same legal entity. A limited corporation. The business is independent of you. Or a partnership, setting up with one or more people. Registering the company. Registration of the business name to protect it. This is done when you file the firm and retain the brand once you become a limited company. You will do this as a sole proprietor as well. Registering intellectual property. Whether you are creating new fashion lines or have a trademark, you can register them so that no one else will steal your designs. Depending on the nature of your company, you may wish to register patents, trademarks, designs, or copyright. Business. It's a brilliant idea to open a corporate bank account to handle all of your revenue and expenses and keep it apart from your personal accounts. Monitoring cash flow. This indicates if you are investing more than you are making. Accounting tools will once again be helpful in this situation. Keeping records. You are required by law to keep track of invoices, spending, and bank statements. Hiring employees. If you're going to hire workers, you'll need to file with your local business registration as an employer and obey different job laws. You'll have to deal with payroll, and using payroll tools will help you remain compliant while still automating the processes. Compliance. You'll need to comply with any relevant industry standards, e.g., you can only market materials as fair trade or organic if they've passed specific standards tests. 9. Collaboration with vendors. Finding trustworthy suppliers is essential in the fashion industry, particularly if you want to produce garments or have products shipped to your shop. Finding good vendors can be difficult, as it is also necessary to partner with companies located in other countries. It's a good idea to get quotes from a few different vendors depending on what you're looking to get made. Furthermore, the more information you can provide them, the better. For garment manufacturing, patterns are best, but detailed drawings and mood boards will help. Be sure to read reviews from a particular vendor before you decide to use them as your vendors. Checking them online and what other people say about them is an excellent place to start. Do not trust them blindly because of what you see on their sites or online profile. Do your research before deciding to trust a vendor, as this may have a huge impact on your business, especially since you are a startup and don't want to lose money unnecessarily. The last on our list is number 10, business entry and expansion. When your goods or services are finished, you'll need a go-to-market (GTM) plan that outlines how you'll sell the clothing, accessories, or service. This can vary greatly depending on the intended audience. Assume you want to start a sewing shop. Since this is a service provider, you can find it simple to start with a low-cost word-of-mouth marketing campaign. You should then step up the social media game by creating content that shows how to do common fashion fixes as a means of promoting your brand. Perhaps you've planned and produced a line of luxurious shawls. Physical visits to boutique fashion shops or meetings with buyers at nearby department stores could be part of the go-to-market approach. You'll undoubtedly be delighted with the initial sales. On the other hand, fashion never sleeps because there is still a market for new clothes and styles as seasons and preferences shift. As a result, you can return to the drawing board and continue to improve on your initial achievements. Finals. Starting a fashion business is a thrilling and creatively challenging process that can be highly satisfying. Although breaking into the industry can be difficult, careful planning and scheduling can save you from being the wrong kind of fashion victim. And remember, your customers are your business bloodline. Take care of them, and they will take care of your business. Click on the card above to learn more about Apple Tap to Pay, which I previously discussed in number 7. Consider financing. Also, if you want to learn more about customers' feedback and why you should care about your customers' experience, check out these videos on the screen now. Until next time, I am Lucia. Stay creative.